Welcome back, dear children. Last day we discussed about the male reproductive system in man. Here I am talking about female reproductive system in man. Here you can see the picture of female reproductive system in man. It is located in pelvic region. These are mainly made up of primary sex organs and secondary sex organs. Primary sex organs has its own functions. Primary sex organ in female is called ovary. It produces sex cells or gametes. Gametes in female is called ovum or egg. The production of egg or ovum in female is called oogenesis. Also, it secretes hormones such as estrogen and progesterone. So, they are called ovarian hormones. Secondary sex organs mainly consist of accessory ducts and accessory glands. Accessory ducts in females are oviducts, uterus, and vagina. Accessory gland in female is called mammary gland. Here you can see the female reproductive system in human beings. It consists of a pair of ovary, the primary sex organ. It is located one on each side of the lower abdomen, connected to the pelvic wall and uterus by ovarian ligaments. Each ovary is about 2 to 4 cm in length and is covered by a thin epithelium which encloses the ovarian stroma. Stroma is divided into two zones, outer cortex and inner medulla. Cortex is a layer of connective tissue composed of fibroblasts and reticular fibers. Inner medulla is mainly made up of many rounded or oval bodies called ovarian or Graafian follicles at various stages of development. Let us talk about the accessory ducts in female reproductive system. It starts with the oviduct, also called a fallopian tube. It is a muscular tube of 10 to 12 cm long which carry the ovum from the ovary to the uterus. It is divided into three. The part closer to the ovary is the funnel-shaped infundibulum. The edges of the infundibulum possess a finger-like projections called fimbriae, which help in collection of ovum after ovulation. The infundibulum leads to a wider part of the oviduct called ampulla. The last part of the oviduct is called isthmus, has a narrow lumen and it joins the uterus. Uterus or womb is a large inverted pear-shaped structure specialized for the development of the embryo. It is supported by ligaments attached to the pelvic wall. Located in between the urinary bladder and rectum. These are mainly formed of three parts: upper dome-shaped structure called fundus and thick-walled expanded portion called body, narrow lower part called cervix. The wall of the uterus has three layers of tissue: external perimetrium, middle myometrium, and inner endometrium. Perimetrium is a thin membrane. Myometrium is a thick layer of smooth muscles which exhibit strong contraction during delivery. Endometrium is a glandular layer which undergoes cyclical changes during menstrual cycles. Uterus opens into vagina through a narrow region called cervix. It leads into a canal. It is called cervical canal. Cervical canal and vagina constitute the birth canal. Vagina is a large elastic muscular tube about 7.5 centimeter long. It conveys uterine secretions outside the body and receives erect penis and semen from male during coitus. It also acts as a passage for fetus during parturition. It is located in between the urinary bladder and urethra anteriorly and to the rectum posteriorly. Here, let us discuss about external genitalia. It is the visible part of the reproductive system. It consists of mons pubis, a cushion of fatty tissue covered by skin and pubic hair. Labia majora are fleshy folds of tissue which extend down from the mons pubis and surround the vaginal opening. Labia minora are paired folds of tissue under the labia majora. Clitoris is a finger-like structure which lies above the urethral opening. Hymen is a membrane covering the opening of vagina partially, which gets ruptured either during vigorous physical activity or first coitus. It can also be broken by a sudden fall or jolt, insertion of a vaginal tampon, active participation in some sports like horseback riding, cycling, etc. So, the presence or absence of hymen is not a reliable indicator of virginity. An accessory gland, mammary gland. Here you can see the picture of mammary gland. These are mainly formed of glandular and fatty tissue. Each glandular tissue is divided into 15 to 20 mammary lobes. Mammary lobes are formed by the fusion of cells called alveoli. These mammary lobes opens into mammary tubules. Mammary tubules of each lobe join to form a mammary duct. A mammary duct joins to form a wider mammary ampulla. This is connected to lactiferous duct. Duct combines to form nipple through which milk is sucked out. These mammary glands are paired structure. These are modified sweat glands. These are functional in females but rudimentary in males. Okay. Next day we will discuss about gametogenesis in both in male and in female. Thank you.